But one patron above all seemed to have an enormous impact on his work and became one of his closest supporters, the Duchess of Alba.
It would have been worth your while to have come and helped me paint La Alba, who barged into my studio yesterday to have her face painted, and it is now done. I definitely prefer this to painting on canvas. And now I also have to do her in full length.
This is the Duchess of Alba, one of Goya's most iconic portraits. She was the leading aristocrat of the time. She inherited at the age of 12 the Duchy of Alba, one of the wealthiest duchies in Spain. She inherited a great collection of paintings, including the Venus by Velázquez. She was also very capricious, quite difficult, quite cheeky, quite eccentric. She, at the same time, was extremely beautiful. And the French visitor, when he came to Spain and met her, said that every single hair on her head awakens desire. Goya saw her as a muse, and I think she allowed him to come into the palace, look at her pictures, but also possibly even have her set up a studio. And he spent quite a lot of time with her down in the south of Spain in a place called Sanlúcar de Barrameda, which is very likely where she is standing. You can see the great river Guadalquivir coming out. This is the great estuary in southern Spain and one of her great sort of lands and dominions. But this picture is the result, I think, of a relationship that, of course, has created a lot of discussion, mainly because of the inscription below that she apparently has inscribed herself, either with her foot or her finger. She's pointing it, and it says, "Solo Goya," only Goya. And then she has two rings. One says Alba, and the other one Goya. And of course, particularly in the 19th century, the myth began that they were lovers, that they had this very furious and tempestuous relationship. What is really intriguing is the fact that Goya may not have ever delivered this portrait. It's first recorded in his own house, in his inventory in 1812. And one wonders, did he paint it for himself, for his own satisfaction, or perhaps to have her living with him in his own home? So Goya, I think, found in her a perfect subject for a lot of his art, which was based on invention and originality.